Greetings lovelies, hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another Emmy Eats. Today I'll be eating Vietnam. I received this package from Kuo. Kuo, thank you so much for sending me this package of Vietnamese treats. I'm super excited because this will be my first taste of Vietnam. So let's go ahead and get started. Vietnamese friends, please forgive my poor Vietnamese. Kuo sent me so many different types of treats. I chose the ones that were a little bit more traditional. So, including this. This is called Bahn Pia, and it looks to be some kind of cake. I think it might be durian cake. I had durian when I was in Thailand, and I liked the consistency. It was a lot like avocado, but I didn't really care for the flavor. Beautiful. Look at these cakes. And it has a dough on the outside, and looks like it might be filled inside. Durian, for those of you that know, is notorious for having a very strong smell. But this smells good. Let's give it a taste. Here we go. Itadakimasu. It's not bad. It's very much like a mung cake. If you don't know what a mung cake is, I'll direct you down to my Emmy Eats China video, and you can see me eat a mung cake there. It has like a kind of like a pie crust on the outside, and in the middle it has a paste that I believe has durian in it. I can taste it, but it's quite sweet, similar to a mung cake, quite dense. The outside is flaky. It's very different than fresh durian, though. The smell is not noxious at all. It's actually quite pleasant, but the flavor is quite sweet and slightly garlicky, but not bad. Thit Bo Kuo, and this is shredded pork, and this is often put on rice. And I actually grew up having some of this too, but I've never had the Vietnamese version. It's often put on jok or congee, which is a rice porridge, and it's shredded pork. I don't know how they make it, but it's quite amazing. It's very dry and almost looks like candy floss, but it's definitely savory. This is a little bit saltier than the version that I had growing up. The version I had growing up was a little sweeter. Again, this is supposed to be mixed with rice or put on soup or something, so it's supposed to be very salty. It's good. It has a very meaty flavor, of course, salty, and a very delightful texture, very light, slightly chewy. Think of a spun version of beef jerky, and you got something like this. This is called Bap Noi, and this is kind of like a snack, a popcorn snack. And it looks a lot like corn snacks or corn nuts. Here it is one. Much smaller than the corn nuts we have here in the States, but very similar smell. They're very, very crunchy, as you can hear, and full of corn flavor. I like them. They're a little bit harder than the corn nuts we have here in the States, and a little less corny, but still salty, a little bit sweet, and delicious. Sen Say, and these are lotus seeds. For those of you that don't know what lotus are, they grow in the water, and they have beautiful flowers, and inside the flowers are pods, and inside the pods you can find these lotus seeds. They're so cute, and they kind of click. I've had these cooked in soups before, but I've never had them as a snack, so let's give them a taste. Ooh, I like those. Nice and crunchy, and starchy. Tastes a little bit like yucca. I like those a lot. They have their own kind of natural sweetness to them. Not overly salty and not greasy at all. Yum! Bánh Dau Xanh. And this is a type of mung bean cake. Kuo says you should never leave Vietnam without trying these. Oh, here they are. Look at this packaging. I love it. And they're very crumbly. Itadakimasu. That's really nice. Very crumbly and deliciously sweet, and a little goes a long way. It reminds me a little bit of the texture that you find in a polvoron in the Philippines. Completely different flavor profile. This is very sweet and candy-like in terms of both smell and flavor, and while that was very peanutty, but delicious. Oh, whoops, I got them mixed up. And the pork one is actually called rok. This is the Thit Bo Kuo, this is the dry beef floss, which is similar to beef jerky. Yeah, it smells like 5 spice. Here it is up close. Has a beautiful orange color. Yum. Salty and very heavily spiced with 5 spice. I actually don't know exactly the 5 spices in 5 spice, but one of them is star anise. And the texture is relatively tender for beef jerky. It's shredded, so it's a bit like, kind of looks like tan bark, but it's delicious. Bánh Chá. They're like little fried cookies. Let's give them a taste. Here we go. I think that has durian in it as well. Durian has a very distinctive flavor. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's still not bad. Nice and crunchy, And to me, it has kind of an oniony, garlicky, savory component to it as well. And this is like an energy bar. Kuo says it's very dense and brick-like, and she's right. Look at this. It looks like a piece of composite wood. Oh, it smells delicious though. It smells sweet and buttery. Mmm. Very tasty though. It reminds me a little bit of Calorie. If you haven't seen my Calorie video, I'll put that link down below. A similar idea. It's a Japanese kind of energy meal kind of replacer. But same kind of brick-like texture and biscuit-like flavor. It's vanilla flavored, quite dense, and yeah, it just kind of crumbles. And a little bit buttery. It's not all that appetizing looking, but the taste is pretty good. I like it. Nui Chién, and these are crunchy corn snacks. Kuo says they call them macaroni. Aren't they cute? Mmm. They're quite sweet. It tastes a lot like corn pop cereal. A little bit crunchier and has more of a fried flavor than corn pops, but the same level of sweetness and corny flavor. And now I think I detect a little bit of heat. I think there might be a little bit of chili in there as well. Fun. And this looks like a kind of strawberry sweet. It's covered in granulated sugar. Let's give it a taste. Mmm. That's pretty good. It tastes kind of like a natural gumdrop. The outside is crunchy with granulated sugar, and then the inside you've got kind of this gummy snack. And it does taste a lot like strawberry. Like fresh strawberry. It's good. I like that. It's like a dried fruit coated in sugar. It's delicious. Kuo, thanks again so much for sending me this great package of Vietnamese sweets. You outdid yourself. And Kuo, if you're watching this, please email me at emmymadeinjapan@gmail.com because I tried emailing you to tell you that your package arrived, but it bounced back. So yeah, get in contact with me. All right, thanks you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys learned something, and I shall see you in my next video. Toodaloo, take care, bye. They are very cute apple cider donut holes that I've decorated to look like little black cats. You want to make these, you do. They're so cute. So let's go in the kitchen and I'll show you what I did.